If you want to learn how to get girls over from Tinder and quarantine and chill, you've come to the right place.
Hey, can we quarantine and chill? I'm talking to you. Can we quarantine and chill? Yeah, the coronavirus don't take you out. Let me take you out. Why you looking at me like that? I said.
What's up, guys? It's CEO here from Chen City, coming at you from the comfort of my own home back in Hong Kong. Yes, you heard that right. So I just arrived back in Hong Kong yesterday. As you may or may not know, I actually had a couple programs coming up in Bali, which unfortunately had to be postponed due to the current epidemic, which I'm sure that you are aware of already, unless you're living under a rock somewhere. So now you're not able to go out, meet girls, sharpen your skills, do what I teach you on this channel, which means that we have to make the best out of this bad situation. Make lemonade, my friend. So this video, alongside with the next couple of videos that I plan to release in the next couple of weeks or so, are designed to get you from a beginner level when it comes to Tinder. I'm going to be specifically focusing on Tinder, but the principles similarly apply to Bumble or any type of online dating platform, right? So it's designed to get you from beginner level where maybe you've never tried it, or maybe you've even given it a go before yourself, but just haven't gotten any sort of tangible results. So in other words, you totally fucking suck ass at online dating, right? So I'm gonna get you from a beginner level all the way to a level where you can invite girls over and quarantine and chill. So that's gonna happen over the course of the next couple of weeks. Now, if you don't wanna wait for the next couple of weeks, if you don't wanna wait for my scheduled videos to come out slowly, then it might be a good idea for you to check out my free exclusive private Facebook group. Link is down in the description box below. Inside the group, you'll find a lot of reports and a lot of extra and massively beneficial information for you to get started and actually set up your profile and start getting results right away. So in this video, we're just going to talk about the basics, the first couple of steps. So this means setting up your profile, and I'm going to show you my profile, which has worked all around the world, around Europe, Australia, Canada. I haven't been to America yet, and don't plan to go there anytime soon. Asia, all around Asia. So really in most continents that I assume you guys are from. And I'm going to show you this trial and tested profile, as well as pointing out some of the principles that make profile successful. Because as you know, I've been coaching this shit for about 2 years now, and coaching the online dating part of their dating life is part of what I do as well. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to, I'm like a Tinder love coach, if you want to put a label on it. I want to share with you 5 points, by no means every relevant factor, but I'd say these are the 5 points that if you take them off, your pictures should do good enough for you to start getting dates, okay? Rule number 1 of your pictures is that it has to be high quality, okay? It has to be a high quality picture, which means no mirror selfies, no blurry picture from fucking 5 years ago before proper cameras were, a thing. Actually, they were a thing back then as well. But I think you know what I mean. Has to be a high quality photo, right? It just gives it a better feel. Think about this as marketing, right? If you were running a company, if you were, trying to make sales, you wouldn't use a blurry fucking picture as the first, second, or third pick on your profile, okay? So take it seriously, get high quality pictures, right? Reach out to photographers, some of your photographer friends, or just do a simple search on Google, Fiverr, connect with a local photographer, and then sort of run him through everything else I'm about to tell you right now. High quality photo. Number 2, you have to look good. Okay, I think this goes without saying. Now you might be thinking, CL, I look like a fucking piece of shit you know, like I look like a little rat who's been hiding in my mom's basement for the last 10 years. Now, if you're someone who looks like that, I'm actually picturing like a rat-like figure here, get it sorted, okay? Start working on your looks. Now the truth is everybody can work on their looks. Everybody could bump up by 2 points, right? If you start working on your looks. If you're a 6, you can go up to an 8. If you're an 8, you can go up to maybe a 9, not a 10. I'm not sure about that. The point being, if you fix your haircut, you fix, you know, your eyebrows, you handle your grooming, right? Now I know a lot of Indian and Asian guys, their eyebrows are fucked, right? I get my eyebrows done ideally once a month. If not after 1 or 2 months, it really starts to be really obvious to me. And it's overall just a better look, right? Get your eyebrows done, you will see the difference, especially if you're Indian or Asian. Now definitely get that done. And you know, if you have a beard, make sure it's well groomed, right? Commit to a type of look. If you want to go for the massive Viking beard type of look, do that. But make sure it's nicely trimmed as well. You know, make sure you're coming across as hygienic, right? Like you take care of yourself. If you want a girl who takes care of herself, then most likely she's gonna want a guy who also takes care of himself, you know, in many aspects, right? Not just looks, but that's another topic. And also, on the topic of looking good, make sure you have good fashion in all your photos. Don't wear the same outfit in 2 of your pictures. So have different sets of clothes, right? If you have 5 pictures, have five set of clothes, and actually work on your fashion. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't know much about fashion, and maybe you think, I don't have that money right now, I'm just gonna tell you that it actually doesn't cost much to get nice sets of clothes, right? You know, I mean, unless you're totally broke. If you have even the slightest bit of spare money, enough to buy like H&M or Zara type of clothing, that is enough, okay? So just, or you could borrow clothes from your friends. So go online, search, look up Instagram models or real models, and look up, just do some research into fashion, and you can sort of copy guys who have similar body type or who have similar style and whose style you resonate with, and copy that, trial and error, see how it goes, and ultimately you'll find your style and start looking bomb in all your pictures. Oh, and also in looking good, it's also about learning how to pose in front of a camera. I know this is something that I struggle with a lot. So on the day of your shoot or whatever, just spend a little bit of time in front of a mirror, right? You know, do some poses, smile, do different, you know, you need to be testing these things in order to find out the most optimal, the best look that you can present to the camera. Number 3, you want to present the image of a high value person. Okay, now if the word high value seems a little bit vague to you right now, think about it as you want to seem cool. Okay, if you don't know what cool means, or if your current perception of cool is not an accurate reflection of what society would deem as cool, then, well, you need to learn. A photo of you on the computer playing World of Warcraft is not cool. A photo of you with your buddies from 5 years ago, before you guys have all sorted out your haircuts, you guys all have shitty haircuts, you guys all have shitty nerdy glasses, and you guys dress like shit, but you think it's a photo with the boys, that's not cool, right? So again, if you adhere to all these other principles, like you look good, it's a high quality photo, you're posing well, you have good fashion, then most likely it will be cool. But basically, you want to tap into a girl's psychology and give her what she wants, right? Now, some girls might want, you know, a display of status, a display of lifestyle, a display of a hobby, or maybe it's just some positive emotions. You have a nice smile, or you know, you do nice things, you go on adventures, you go traveling. Now, whatever it is, you want it to be high value. Rule number 4, you want to convey a lifestyle. Now, A lifestyle means that, let's say you have 5 photos. The 5 photos are not just you in 5 different settings posing different poses, okay? That's not a lifestyle. Because you sort of need to give the girl something to fantasize about, right? You need to sort of convey a bit of a personality through your photos, through your bio, and through your messages as well. So you want to present a lifestyle. So this means that if you're a chef, right, you could have a very high quality, very cool photo of you cooking. Right? I know one of my buddies who's actually a chef, and he really pulls off the international traveler chef type of look. Or if you're a world traveler, you know, take advantage of that, and capture that. If you play the piano, if you're a power lifter, if you're very jacked, if you like swimming, if you like boxing, whatever your thing is, find your way to tell that story. And ideally, you want to show a variety of activities that you're engaged in, right? So you don't just want one picture of you boxing, right? Maybe it's boxing, it's skydiving, it's traveling, it's partying, whatever it is, you want a few of those. And rule number 5, which is something that I think a lot of guys make the mistake of doing, is that in your group pictures, you want to seem like the leader of the group. Okay, so I know that a lot of guys actually use photos of them with girls, right? Now, if done correctly, I think it actually is very powerful because it's showing a lot of pre-selection, which means that other girls want you, but you have to be careful that you don't come across like she's your girlfriend. Okay, so if it's if it's a photo of you with a girl, then most likely you're gonna want more than one girl. Now, actually, there are some exceptions. I have seen some exceptions where that rule is broken and it still works, but we won't talk about that for now. You want to look like the leader, okay? So this means that in your photos, you want to have good body language. You want to look like you're at the center of attention, right? If it's a moment captured in the photo, then you want to look like the center of attention. You don't want to look like the creepy fucking loser who just tagged along on this trip and, you know, beg for an invitation, okay? So the message of the photo is very important, okay? So, you know, if you're with girls, does it look like you're friend zoned, or does it look like, you know, you're Dan Bilzerian, okay? And learn to create that Dan Bilzerian vibe. Learn the way he smiles, the way he relaxes his body, has his chest out, right? Has strong, dominant, alpha, if you will, body language. Now, all of this can be controlled. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna crack into my Tinder profile. The Tinder profile, which has gotten me a lot of results. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Right here, bam! So here we go, and I'm not gonna break down each of these in details, but I just want you to see sort of a feel of all the principles that I just talked to you about being played here, and actually, you know, more as well. So pick 1, I look good, I look relatively jacked. Pick 2, tattoos, I have sort of a dominant, sexual, charming sort of demeanor. Pick 3, just a sick fucking photo, amazing view, it was taken in Bali. Pick 4, again, I look good, and it's taken in front of a famous building in Poland. Pick 5, me with a girl. Now it's actually a video loop, so it doesn't really have the feel that we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but more that we're just having fun. And apparently I've been told that I have a nice smile in it. Pick 6, I'm a public speaker, I'm giving a speech. Hashtag, if you haven't already, and if the virus thing has calmed down by then, make sure you get a ticket to the SOPOT Summit, because a lot of speeches, a lot of learning, and a lot of networking, and a lot of pussy there. So make sure you get your ass there. Pick 7, look good, taken in Vancouver. Pick 8, a picture of me coaching. I look tall, I look like the authority there, I look like I'm giving orders. So again, a good message. pick 9, me in a suit, and I look good. So it adds to it. Now let's take a look at my bio. Okay, let's take a look at my bio. And before we crack into this, I want to give a quick shout out to my homie David Swift from Ultimate Man Project. Check them out. They have a lot of good stuff on personal development and dating as well. But yeah, shout out to David because he taught me a lot on Tinder and a lot in life in general. So credits to David. But yeah, here's my bio. World's #1 Asian. A bit of humor, but also an absolute fact. 185 centimeters. Now, if you're not tall, if you're not, at least I think 5'10", 5'9", I don't know what tall is, but I'm about 6 foot. I sort of exaggerated by 2 centimeters. You did get that right. But if you're not tall, then I'd recommend just, letting it go. Like, don't write your height in your bio. Don't write like 5'3", or like 150 centimeters. Don't write that. So if you're not tall, let it go. And then I wrote Sydney based because, well, in most countries, being from Australia or being based from Australia is a very attractive thing. Now you can see based on the first line that I have gone for a more aggressive approach, right? Reason being, most of the time that I'm in a city, I don't stay there for very long, which means that I want it now. I'm playing very much a lover frame as opposed to there is potential that this could end up, as a relationship or whatever. So there's a very polarizing line, but at the same time also a massive turn on to a lot of girls, right? They, some girls may immediately reject this and be like, oh, this is too much, this guy is creepy or whatever, right? And then swipe left. But other girls will look at this and be like, oh my god, that sounds so good. This guy's hot, he looks good, I want him, okay? So I do get some matches who are very down right away, maybe because of my bio, maybe because of my pictures, maybe because of my texting, who knows, or a combination of everything. And I'm also sure that I'm missing out on certain matches because of this polarizing bio. But yeah, I'll choke the shit out of you while eating you out, then cuddle you after. And then, quote, dominant, been to 30 plus countries, great oral skills, expert cuddler, proud Hitachi wand owner, must have a sense of humor. My weaknesses include accents, intelligence, tats, and a nice ass. Now, in your bio, personality is important, the layout of your bio is important, the specific words you use in your bio is important, but also you want to give the girl something to start with. So as you can see, there's a great line to use. My weaknesses include, and then you write a list of qualities that the girl could potentially have, which would allow her to just message you and be like, hey, sounds like you're looking for me. And I actually get that a lot. So yeah, this is a great thing to do because it allows girls to message you first with something that they are qualifying themselves on. But yeah, basically you want to create a bio that creates intrigue, curiosity, communicates high value, communicates that you're someone who gets it, that other girls want you as well, right? Communicate some sort of standards, right? My weaknesses include, and then that way girls will be a lot more interested. Once again, guys, stay tuned for my future videos, and if you want to learn more about texting right now in order to get as much quarantine and chill time in as possible, then make sure you check out my private Facebook group. Link is down in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Share it with a buddy of yours. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future. But the next video is going to be a Tinder breakdown where I break down an interaction all the way from open to close. And if you haven't seen already, make sure you check out my other videos as well. There's other text breakdown videos that I've already done, which are of massive value. So if you're someone who's struggling with texting, getting girls over, or just getting them on a date, then those videos are for you, because I really go into massive details breaking it down, and I'm sure you get a lot out of it. But I will see you